Welcome to the Eagle Valley Model Railroad. We've been on a little bit of a break, but we have returned to the train room. Since it has been a while since we've done an update, just going to go through the whole layout and give you an overview of where we're at and where we're going with it. This layout's on a 8-foot by 8-foot table. The center is cut out for operation, and it's got two main lines that are continuous around the layout. They cross over to each other at two different points. And here's the tour. You see here the inside main has a switch that leads into our yard. This is going to be our scrapyard industry right here. It's accessed through the main lead into the yard. Our yard consists of 4 general purpose tracks, 1 intermodal track, and then a 3-engine bay engine house. Most of our rolling stock is over in this area of the layout because we're working on the mountain. We're actually getting it done, guys. Been a while coming on it. Shot of Church Hill back here. And that's our lowly engine. That's all we got running the Eagle Valley right now. So it's our workhorse. Pun intended. Just on the back side of the rail yard, the intermodal track does cut through and access the inside main. Over in the far corner where the black gondola is, that's going to be our truck transfer station at one point, as soon as we get done with it. Our outside main, as you can tell, starts over here in this general area and starts a 3% grade around this corner, and right about the switch that goes to the truck transfer, it levels off, and it levels off for probably 3.5 feet, 4 feet. The inside main cuts in a little harder right here to miss the river. It also accesses, this is going to be our propane facility, and this outside spur is going to be the chip mill and lumber yard. That's a road access to the intermodal station. And our outside main actually goes through our mountain here. Looks a lot similar right here to what we had before. But the rest of it looks a little different. So beforehand the track was just flat, and now it inclines and goes through the mountain, and we have a peekaboo point, I guess you could call it. The blue tape in the background right there is actual track that goes across what's going to be the river. Down this area right here is going to be our waterfall, and down into the dry riverbed, and out under the bridge and off the layout. That's what is projected for the river in the future. This is freshly plastered. we'll go right back into the mountain, come out the other side, and then we'll level off just at the switch that crosses over into the inside main. Kind of change it up a little bit. The blue tape right here on the inside, closest to us, runs parallel to the track that parallels the river. That's actually our our interchange track. That's where we drop off and pick up rolling stock that goes over to our auxiliary yard and services the main layout. You can see our tracks go through a crossover here. Again, that accesses the propane and lumber yard. And back this way, it accesses the paper mill. Got our Eagle Valley water tower going right here. And that's our cut down version of the paper mill. The rest of the kit's in the box, ready for some more real estate. We do have a road crossing right here. No signals yet. Hopefully that is coming. And just around the corner of the building here is the road crossing. And it comes back around the lift out and back to the access to the main yard. For those of you that's followed the Eagle Valley for a while, you recognize this turnout is the turnout to access the auxiliary yard. You will notice we do have some track and a three-way turnout installed now. But probably one of the biggest changes on the Eagle Valley since we've been gone is the auxiliary yard itself. That is it in its entirety. Kept dragging my feet on building it out, putting the track work on it and getting it going, and just decided it was going to be more to do than I was willing to do at the time. So we've cut it down to those 3 tracks. We can store a good bit of rolling stock over here. We can still access the main layout, still take advantage of our interchange track. Plan on putting a divider up just like we talked about earlier. But that's what we've decided to do. Considering we took down a 6 foot by 30 inch table, I think it turned out pretty nice. It blends in with the rest of the layout pretty well. So this is what the layout looks like as of January 2019. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, happy modeling.